That's right. We're talking.
Welcome, everyone. Today on our deep dive, we're exploring a really fascinating approach, something aimed at boosting your well-being and, well, your body's natural functions.
That's right. We're talking about some very innovative patches.
Patches, exactly.
Yeah.
We've looked into the information around a brand called Super Patch, and it looks, well, pretty unique.
It really does. They position themselves as offering an all-natural method, generating quite a bit of excitement in health and wellness circles.
Okay, so let's jump right in. What's the main, the core idea here? What makes Super Patch stand out?
Well, the foundation is their technology. It's called vibrotactile technology, or VTT for short.
GTT, Vibrotactile.
Yeah, and it's a contact-based technology. It's the engine behind all their different patches.
Contact-based.
Yeah.
So it works just by touching your skin.
Mhm.
How does that translate into benefits?
It taps into something really fundamental, how your skin naturally responds to the world. Think
Yeah.
about feeling, I don't know, textures or heat or cold. Your nervous system is constantly processing that.
Right, basic sensations.
Exactly. So Super Patch has developed these special contoured ridge patterns. They're imprinted right onto each patch.
Blue patterns, okay.
And when these ridges touch your skin, they create a very specific, gentle stimulation.
So it's not like a chemical reaction, it's physical.
Precisely. It's purely about the pattern interacting with the nerve receptors in your skin. This contact triggers a neural response.
A signal, basically.
A signal, yeah. It travels through your nervous system, interacts with your brain, and then influences how your body, well, behaves or responds.
You mentioned different patches.
Yes, and this is key. Each product line for sleep, for energy, for pain, and so on, has its own unique pattern, meticulously designed.
Ah, so the pattern is the instruction, almost. Different patterns tell the body different things.
That's the core principle. These specific patterns are engineered to encourage very specific neural responses, aiming to help your mind, body, and nervous system work better, optimize their natural abilities.
Optimize.
Interesting.
So it's about helping the body do what it already does, but maybe more efficiently.
That's a great way to put it. Gently nudging things towards an optimal state, naturally.
Okay, let's talk about those days. What kind of improvements are we actually looking at? What benefits do these patches offer?
Well, looking across their product range, the potential benefits are quite broad. For starters, enhanced athletic performance is one area they highlight.
That'll catch people's attention. Athletes or even just weekend warriors, right?
Absolutely. Then there's support for managing minor aches and pains. They have the Freedom Patch for that.
Freedom Patch.
And what's neat is you can apparently wear it in different spots depending on where the discomfort is.
Oh, that's handy. Versatile. What about sleep? That's huge for so many people.
Definitely. They have the REM patch. It's specifically designed to promote longer, deeper, more restorative sleep.
Restorative sleep.
Yeah.
We could all use more of that.
Couldn't we just? And good sleep impacts everything else, of course.
True. Okay, performance, pain, sleep. What about just day-to-day energy and focus?
Yeah.
Getting through the workday.
Yep, they've got that covered too. There's the Boost Super Catch for sustained energy.
Boost. Does it have caffeine or anything like that?
No, that's the interesting part. It's described as providing all-day energy without caffeine, without sugar, and importantly, without the crashes or jitters you get from those.
Clean energy. I like the sound of that.
Just a natural feeling of being energized is the idea. And related to that, there's the Focus Patch.
Concentration.
Exactly, to increase concentration and attention. And they even mention you can use Focus and Boost together.
Oh, combine them. Interesting combo for productivity.
Seems like it. And going back to physical aspects, there's the Victory Patch.
Victory. What's that one for?
That one's aimed at enhancing strength, power, and agility. So, again, leaning into that peak athletic performance side.
Right. Taking things up a notch physically.
Yeah. And beyond the physical, they also have options for mood support. There's Peace, designed for calm and clarity.
Peace. Nice.
And Joy, which aims to foster, well, positivity.
Peace and joy. So covering the mental and emotional side too.
It seems like a very holistic approach. They also mention benefits like elevated stamina and vitality and just, everyday activities.
It really sounds comprehensive. And the big claim is that it all works naturally with your body.
That's the consistent message, yes, working with your body's inherent systems.
Okay, now, the crucial question for many people, safety. What does the information say about that?
Very important point. And the materials consistently describe the technology as safe, all-natural, and non-invasive.
Non-invasive meaning nothing enters the body.
Correct. And maybe most importantly, it's 100% drug-free. The patches themselves contain absolutely no drugs or chemicals.
No drugs, no chemicals. What about side effects?
They state there are no known side effects associated with using the patches.
Okay. And the patch material itself. Any allergy concerns?
They seem to have addressed that too. The patches are made from hypoallergenic 3M medical grade material.
Hypoallergenic 3M. Sounds like they've thought about skin sensitivity.
It appears so. A very gentle, body-friendly approach seems to be the goal.
Right. Now, you mentioned this vibrotactile technology.
Mm-hmm.
Is there science backing this up? How developed is it?
Well, the information provided states that VTT has undergone intensive research and development,
Okay.
and that it's been subject to peer-reviewed studies.
Peer-reviewed. Okay, that's significant.
Yes, and also real-world testing, all aimed at, validating how effective this approach is.
So R&D, studies, testing, it's not just a concept.
According to the information, no. It's presented as a technology with a solid basis.
Good to know. And practically speaking, how easy is it to actually use these things? Is it complicated?
Couldn't be simpler, apparently.
Yeah.
It's literally peel and press.
Peel and press.
Yeah, you just peel the backing off the patch and stick it onto clean, dry skin. That's it.
Wow, okay. That really lowers the barrier to entry, doesn't it? Those special procedures.
Seems incredibly straightforward.
And what if someone tries it, they get a patch for sleep or energy, and they want to see if it actually works for them. Is there any kind of guarantee?
Yes, that's mentioned too. Super Patch offers a 30-day money-back guarantee.
30 days. So you can try it out relatively risk-free.
Exactly. It gives people a chance to experience it firsthand and decide if it's a good fit for their needs.
Okay, so let's sort of wrap this up. The picture we're getting is of a natural, non-invasive, completely drug-free method
Right.
that uses these unique patterns, this vibrotactile technology, to potentially help enhance all sorts of things: energy, sleep, focus, athletic performance, even managing minor discomfort.
That sums it up well. It's presented as a unique and science-informed way to potentially tap into and optimize your body's own natural capabilities.
And it all sounds incredibly easy to use, which is a huge plus.
Definitely. The accessibility seems key. Peel and stick.
Well, this has been a really illuminating look at Super Patch and their quite innovative technology. Definitely food for thought.
It certainly is a fascinating concept.
Absolutely. Okay, well, that brings us to the end of this deep dive. Be sure to get back to the specialists who sent you here and join in them today. Thanks for watching, and goodbye for now.